on the video and Retro will actually take a shower, bro. I am not joking whatsoever, bro. You do not want to know how bad he smells. Like, I kid you not. One time he walked into a funeral home and he smelled so damn bad, he wiped the whole thing out, bro. Leave a like or else he's gonna stink up your house.
What is up, everyone? Alright, welcome back to another video. Now listen, first of all, I just overall want to thank you guys because the last Karen video honestly did amazing. It's at like 7K already. So honestly, thank you all so much for that. So you know what? I decided let's go ahead and make another follow-up to this last Karen video we did, and yeah, let's just talk about some more Karen. Now trust me, vegan Karens and Karens in general have been getting more and more insane as the days go, so trust me, you're gonna want to stick to the end to see this insanity. So yeah, make sure to stick to the end. Also, if you guys don't mind, go ahead and like the video because you liking this video honestly gets this video pushed to so many new viewers and the Pointless Army overall grows. And while you're down there liking, go ahead and subscribe to the channel with notifications on because I'm trying to hit 10K by the end of the month. I mean, we're right there, literally like 400 subs away. So yeah, thank you all so much and let's go ahead and get into this video. Now we all know here on the internet, Karens are something else. Vegans, you know, insane old people, insane people in general with their horrible takes is nothing new on the internet. Especially when we're talking about Karens. Like, Karens just have to be honestly the most interesting characters on this planet. Now, if you've been living under a rock and you're wondering, well, Pointless, what exactly is a Karen? Can you explain to me what a Karen is? A Karen is, long story short, a term used by people to describe someone who is very entitled and overall annoying and think that they're, you know, they're entitled to something. Basically, a super extremely demanding person who just will not leave you alone. And you know, ironically enough, Karens are pretty old, but some are, you know, pretty young. They're pretty just entitled and annoying. Like, we all get annoyed, alright? We all have a time, you know, in our lives where we don't want to be bothered or, you know, people get on our nerves, but let's be real here. If you're calling the police over certain things, you need help. And well, I can imagine that's why the word Karen exists, because there needs to be a word to describe these creatures from a different world.
You realize how many lives are being taken?
More important than an animal's life. You wouldn't do it to a dog. You wouldn't do it to a cat. So why is it okay to do it to other animals? What does that say about you? This is animal abuse. No matter the way they're treated, they still get killed so that you can eat them.
Now that right there, boys and girls, is what I call a prime example of vegans going like way too far. They always like to use the whole you wouldn't eat your cat or your dog, so why would you eat other animals? And well, let me explain to you why. Cats and dogs are mostly pets. You're not seeing them being cooked a lot because they are something you can have an emotional attachment to. They're one of those animals that, you know, you can have in your house. Because a lot of people grow up with, you know, these dogs and these cats, so, you know, it's kind of hard because they are looked at as like family. But see, on the other hand, when you have like a cow or a pig, those aren't really animals you would normally have around the house as a pet. You know, these are animals that are in the wild that you can, you know, that are hunted. They've been eaten for years. And I mean, you could use the argument, well, it's an animal too, so why not, you know, cook that and eat that as well if you're gonna hurt other animals? But see, there's a literal law. You cannot, you know, abuse dogs. You can't abuse any animals in general. And dogs and cats are usually, you know, protected from that type of thing, you know, being hunted, because not only are they not, you know, wild animals, they're usually, you know, bought and purchased to be around your house. Like, I think a lot of vegans don't understand the fact that you can be a non-vegan and, you know, consume this non-vegan food without harming animals. Just because I sit there and, you know, decide to eat some McDonald's doesn't mean I genuinely want to go out and, you know, harm an animal, an innocent animal, for no reason. At the end of the day, with animals, you know, getting turned into food and, you know, being used to eat, it's just a life cycle, dude. You know, animals eat humans too. There are dangerous animals. Like, we got coyotes, we got all type of crazy things here on this planet that eat other animals. You know, it's just a part of life. It's just a part of living. Like, yeah, vegans, believe it or not, I don't just sit here, you know, making my videos, talking into my mic like, you know what I want to do today? I want to go out there and, you know, harm an animal. No, I am a normal person. I just genuinely, you know, don't want to consume non-vegan foods because it's just not something I am personally interested in. Anyways, being that we're on the topic of crazy Karen vegans, we're going to be reacting to this video that I also found in my recommended earlier this morning of this vegan girl going around with her vegan cult, talking to this guy and I believe a few others about veganism and how they're harming animals. So yeah, without further ado, grab your non-vegan foods, your, you know, your fries, your popcorn, everything else, and let's go ahead and take a fat dive into this video.
Have you ever seen this before?
Yeah, I've seen it online.
Have you? Yeah. Does it make you hungry?
Yeah, I'm really hungry actually. Just finished work.
But does watching that make you hungry?
Doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother you? Really?
No.
How come? Does it make you upset? Doesn't? Distress you? No? Wow. What about if they were dogs? Do you think you would react differently? No.
I'ma be real, this guy's just a straight up G. This man's hungry. He just got off of a long day of work, dude. He's trying to get some McDonald's, take a nice bite of a burger. Now, although, I can agree with that, being hungry and not really, caring about that, but, like, I personally would not sit up there and just stare at that with no problem. Like, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of, harming things. It's weird. Especially if it was like a dog, dude. That just throws me completely off. Like, that is just horrible. I just cannot deal with that. Like, I'm going to be real with you all. Like, I personally can, like, see certain things. Like, I've seen some crazy videos on the internet, but that would just be disgusting to me. I don't know how this guy wouldn't be bothered by that, but all respect to you, my G. You're a straight trooper out here. Like, I can't even hate. But I honestly just love the fact that they're going about it this way. I don't genuinely think it's a cool thing, because you're just standing there showing people animals, getting harmed. She's like the cult leader, and they're all wearing masks, holding up, like, signs about veganism. It's just so weird and eerie, and it's like, it's way better ways to go about, convincing someone that they should at least try veganism. But, like, this is why I say a lot of vegans go overboard. This serves no purpose at all. Like, just go up to my man and be like, yo, you know what, you should probably try out veganism. It helps you with your health, and it's just overall will help your environment. But I notice a lot, not all vegans try to, guilt people into, like, going vegan and making them feel really horrible about themselves. I don't know, man. I just think it's really weird.
Have you ever killed an animal?
Yeah.
You have? What animal?
Pigs, boars, rabbits.
You go hunting, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. When was the first time you killed an animal? How old were you?
11.
That's young.
Yeah.
And were you taught how to kill an animal?
Yeah.
Yeah. By your father?
Cousins.
Cousins, yeah.
Wasn't in Australia.
Where was it?
Bosnia.
I thought she was trying to teach my man about how to go vegan, not hear his whole entire life story. Why do you want to know where he hunted, who he hunted with, when it was, how old he was? Why does all of that matter? If you just want my man to take a hit of that vegan blunt, go ahead and let him know. Stop trying to just overall just make it awkward and weird. Now keep in mind, to my knowledge, she does not know this guy at all, so that makes it 10 times more overall awkward. I swear these vegans low-key got me stuttering, bro. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Bosnia.
Yeah.
Okay. I come from Macedonia. My family are.
Yeah?
My family.
Yeah. I'm born in Bosnia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very much part of the culture, isn't it? It's very different over there.
Very much so.
I know.
If you did this over there, you'd get, yeah.
It's funny, actually, I have seen someone message me saying they're from Skopje.
Yeah.
And they started to do these cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to show people things.
But it's just looking at it, interests me.
Yeah. See, the thing
I've seen
is...
these online everywhere, these kind of things.
Yeah. But do you think it's interesting that you don't kind of feel upset by it, that I guess you're kind of immune to it?
You know what, I'll go ahead and answer that for him. No, because strictly a lot of people do not care, and they just want to eat food, and live their lives doing other things that are important to them. Like all normal humans do, normal humans that don't care about what other people do because they're focused on themselves. But you know what, on that note, that's enough veganism for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you do decide to subscribe with notifications on so you get notified every time I upload a video. But anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna go do some non-vegan activities, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.